recently, I was asked what was the worst movie I had seen at the theater. It wasn't a question that I had to give a lot of brain power to answer, as I immediately thought of Truth or Dare from 2018. I refuse to rewatch this movie, so I'm going to speak about it with the memory that I had from my last viewing experience, which was from 2018. Screw YouTube integrity for this video. This movie doesn't deserve my time. What it does deserve is my hate. Even before the movie dropped and all I had was the trailer to judge, I knew it was gonna be poop from a butt. Why did you go see it anyways, you may ask? Well, it was not voluntarily behavior that led me to the see it in the theaters that made me watch this movie. I initially went to see A Quiet Place with my cousin, and while selecting the movie, he then recommended Truth or Dare out of the blue, and somehow he won, and there I was about to witness this disaster. I'm going to read the synopsis of this movie from the IMDb page, which goes: a harmless game of truth or dare among friends turns deadly when someone or something begins to punish those who tell a lie or refuse to dare. The characters in this movie all boil down to the girl from Pretty Little Liars, Teen Wolf. I think she was in Drop that came out this year. He is from The Edge of 17, which is actually a great movie. I'm not sure who she is, but her last name is Ali. And finally, this dude who looks like Roy Harper from Arrow. I just don't like any of these characters, and that is the first time I've ever said that. Literally, I think every movie I've ever seen has someone in the cast that I like, and that gets me to the film. But this movie, I don't like any of them. They are all so shitty. At one point, I thought there was a dude that died twice, but it was just two different people. They look so alike. Look at this. Usually in a horror movie, when the characters are shitty, the upend of the social contract between the audience and the movie is that their death will be bloody and brutal because of the belligerent behavior from the demon. But no, this movie is PG-13. The kills are not good and not bloody and not belligerent behavior is ever done by the demon. So no one wins here, and the social contract is broken between me and the horror movie I'm watching. So after partying in a Mexican resort, Olivia gets invited to an abandoned mission by a stranger named Carter. He suggests playing Truth or Dare, which they do, and eventually Carter reveals his true intentions, that the game unveil itself to have some sort of supernatural demon attached to it. The rest of the movie we follow as the demon starts to kill each one of them one by one. Now, the rules of the games are simple. You pick either Truth or Dare, and you have to follow through with telling the truth or completing the dare to survive. If you don't, then the demon possesses the loser and commits suicide. If you complete your turn, then it moves on to the next person in the group till, well, I think forever. I'm not sure of the loopholes that can be made here. I think there are a lot, and that's the thing with these characters, that they're stupid. They all know the game and the rules in the beginning of the movie as they were told to them. I understand Carter might have come out to look crazy, but damn, it's not that hard to see the signs, you know? We believe in Jesus, flat earth, devils. Why can't y'all believe in the truth of their demon? Let's be open-minded a little bit, okay? Well, maybe Ronnie is the death I understand the most, as he was there to take out his PP in front of everyone, and I might choose death over that as well. You're not gonna see me at my full potential in that scenario. The demon is a little menace as he targets the character's flaws and makes them say truths that hurt each other's feelings by possessing their mind. But when your life is in danger and you know that death is only other option, what does it matter if some secrets get spilled? The consequences are not balanced. In every situation in this movie, I would easily tell the truth, and at all costs, I would avoid Dare, because no matter under any circumstances would I ever choose Dare. Like, why would anyone choose that? The plot of the movie just makes no sense either. The best example of this is how much the movie tanks when more information is given as to how this curse is broken, how the demon originated from, which the gang, well, those who are left alive, track down a player who was in the same group as Carter, whose real name is Sam, and the player they tracked down is named Giselle. She was there to kill Olivia, but is saved by Penelope, and then the remaining go to Mexico and find another soul survivor from another group of friends that survived this game too. Like, bro, it took 4 people to write this movie. Insane work. Anyways, we find out she's crazed nun who can't speak as she has no tongue, which is what saved her from the game. Apparently, she was abused by a priest. She conjured a demon to kill him, I guess, and that is who was the truth of their demon that we have in this movie. The way to stop this is convoluted. I'm not even sure I get it, as it has something to do with a jar and sacrificing something important. I think that's why that nun's tongue is gone. The person that has to do this is Carter or Sam, since he started the game again. I say all this to explain that this movie should not be this much of a jumbled mess and should be way more straightforward and better written. I left this theater more baffled and confused than any other movie I've ever seen. Where this movie really tanks and takes the wind right out of the sails has to be that goofy face. Smile used this concept way better, and it's because of one reason: no CGI enhancements. Just having to actors look at the camera camera smile is a better alternative than whatever this is. I do want to talk about the one part of this movie that I actually liked, and that part was the end, which is a hot take, as most people I'm sure would say that's probably the worst part of this movie. I say this because the ending came out of nowhere, and I really did not see this coming, and I admire the balls it took to do something so left field. After Sam and Tyler die, Olivia makes a YouTube video that apparently reaches everyone and their mother, so that the whole world joins the truth or dare game, buying Olivia more time as the demon has to go throughout the whole world now before it gets to Olivia's turn to play. I like this decision from Olivia. It's a psychopathic behavior that I wish made its way more into this movie, and it was the most entertaining part that really did infuriate me. Anyways, don't watch this movie, or watch this movie as you might like it, and I hope you do. I just I just don't, and I'm sad I don't. As I know it would be a great movie to get drunk to. Better this production. I'll see you guys next time.